really shows you how adaptable both of them are. Looking like Jake was able to adapt more to the Ness than Toast was to, or no, Jake looking like he was able to adapt more to the Wario than Toast was to the Ness.
Right, yeah. And Ness is one of those characters that you kind of need to know the matchup because he's got a ton of great out of shield options. His combo game's insane.
He's
He
got
can go
huge
touch you out in the blast
hitboxes.
zones. There's not a lot he has going against him.
No. A very strong showing from North Dakota so far.
I think if Toastfish were to hit those 2 frames a little bit more reliably, that would have netted him that set.
Yeah,
but
it did look like he was fishing for a lot of forward tilts and down tilt 2 frames, not timing them out as well as he should have, just going for them all to the wall and not quite connecting and not quite paying off how he would like it. Coming up now, we have a interesting match between Bumblebella, or Crius and Bumblebella. Bumblebee, I know, is a North Dakota Ike player.
Oh yeah.
Not North Dakota? Oh, Omaha, my bad. Wrong state. I knew he wasn't.
We have 4 states here today.
Whew, all over the place.
I'm Minnesota, gang. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really close to Minnesota. We have like Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have people from all over the place. I knew he was an out-of-stater, and I knew that he played Ike. I guess I got the state wrong. Oh, sheep.
I don't know if you know this
Okay,
or not,
never
but there's
mind.
actually player cams right there.
Maybe I don't know anything. Never mind.
You know one of these players.
I do
Yeah.
know one of these players. Crius winners round 2 with the Bowser Jr. He's been playing a lot of Wendy, actually.
Oh yeah.
This season. Feels like
In my
single
opinion,
season.
Wendy is probably one of the worst Bowser Jr.
I'm with you, but I know that.
Morton's right there.
I
Yeah.
love my favorites are Morton and Roy and Iggy. Iggy's base.
Iggy is based. Coming out with the Mecha Koopa right away. Into the side B Nair. Seeing if he can get a lot of up air combos off of it. Because Bowser Jr. is one that has a very strong up air. In its combo ability. Bowser Jr. gets a lot off of up throw up air combos or side B up air combos. And yeah, Crius is playing very, very safely. Ledge trapping here. Seeing if he can convert even more.
Oh, that makes sense because I don't
okay.
know why anybody would ever use this skin.
That's true, that's true. Getting an up smash there with a brilliant lead from Crius,
Yeah.
only taking 7 damage on the first time.
I don't know anything about either of these characters' matchup spread, but this does not look very good for Ike so far.
Bowser Jr., in my opinion, is one of the most underrated characters in this game because no one wants to play Bowser Jr.
Well, look at him.
Yeah, fair enough. But Bowser Jr. has a lot of very strong options, and just the fact that no one plays Bowser Jr. makes a very good Bowser Jr. a scary thing to see in your bracket because you don't know typically what they're going to be going for or what they can do to you unless you have studied the matchup or
Are forced to play it.
yeah, exactly. Or in our case, have a good Bowser Jr. around to give you tips on the matchup.
That dash
Getting
attack
the
taking
dash
that stock early.
Yeah, Bowser Jr. is just on the cusp of being a super heavyweight. So that dash attack was probably a bad DI on Crius' part. But Ike dash attack is very, very good. And an up smash to keep his 1 stock lead cooking.
Yeah, you can see, I don't know if they go by Bumble or Via or whatever, but you can see Ike fishing for that up B because it will kill at very early percents, and if he goes off stage, then he could net that stock very,
Crius
very
getting
early.
50% off of only up airs. That is insane. Like I was saying, Bowser Jr. has a very, very strong and combo heavy up air. Crius playing very pokey. Very smart.
Up a full stock.
Doing his best to space out Ike with Bowser Jr., which is not something you would expect considering Ike himself has a very long sword. Bowser Jr. with the forward smash to take game 1 very convincingly on Crius' part. 2 stocks to none. Moving on to the next game. We get the privilege of seeing Wendy's victory screen.
Those
Something you
big
don't
lips.
see that often.
No, that is an ugly Koopa.
That is
I hate them.
I'm right there with you. Wendy is not one of my favorites. I don't mean to be disrespecting Crius or his choices on
I'll disrespect him because that's just a bad choice.
bringing him to Lilat, which is Bowser Jr.'s worst stage, so I have heard, because his side B does not work very well on the stage because of Lilat's bumps and curves.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't know anything about these characters. But
Luckily for me, I have a roommate who mains Bowser Jr.
lucky you.
Lucky me. Going into it, Bumblebee seeing if she can get in there right away. But Crius getting the up air combos into the nair, into more up airs, everything
And
else.
the early
Missing the ledge by an SD. And just like that, Bumblebee's going to have to work awfully hard to come back from this.
Could potentially get the 2 frame on the down.
Crius being very smart and timing out his side B under the ledge so that he would not get hit by it. The jab, into the Koopa, into the weighted ledge. Hitting him on ledge with the Koopa, very smart. Up air into forward air. Crius is just dominating this game, and that
jab
will
could be the
probably
kill.
take it. Lilat has very short blast zones, and the Bowser Jr. jab is fast and it kills. It is very good at taking stocks. Earlier than you would expect, especially for a jab.
Missing that tag there.
Crius here just doing what he wants because he is so far ahead and not afraid at all of it. Catching the Koopa mid-air, throwing it down. Bumblebee has a lot of
There we go.
and a
Just one
good back air to take the first stock from Crius, but will it be enough? Will Bumblebee be able to bring it back? Down.
Crius does have to be a little bit careful with the ledge here because Ike does have that up B that can kind of steal your stocks right away at 0. Getting ping-ponged all over the place.
Oh, off stage against Bowser Jr. Going for the down smash here. Seeing the dash attack would come in. Oh, missing
Barely
the up
missing that
smash
up
on that. Playing some intense neutral, holding shield at each other. We're playing Smash 4 up in here.
Oh yeah. Run in, hold shield, run in, hold shield.
Bumblebee playing very, very passively, and the back air to take the stock, and just like
Back
that,
air is brutal.
Crius taking the game with 2 very, very convincing 2 stocks.
We're gonna see that big lip Koopa one more time.
Everyone's favorite.
She does just look like a kid that got into her mom's makeup drawer.
Yeah,
She's like 7 years old, starts
Yeah.
throwing stuff on.
yeah,
Ugly.
absolutely. Man, kids nowadays, am I
I
right?
swear.
Bowser Jr., that entire Koopa lineage is just a bunch of iPad kids in their daddy's
Oh, for sure.
in their daddy's Tonka truck.
Bowser Jr.'s got to be the clown, like the absolute favorite. Everybody loves him.
I've never met someone who had a problem with the Bowser Jr. skin on Bowser Jr., but I've met someone with just about a problem with every other Koopa in the game.
Oh, they almost deleted me. You see that?
I did